Pickaxe.
Hello and welcome to 0 Degrees, the podcast with no qualifications where we solve your complications. I'm Harry and I'm joined by my wonderful friends Ravs and Lydia. How are we doing?
Hello, Harry and Ravs.
It's bloody hot.
It
might be the hottest day of the year while we're recording this. It's 25 degrees, edging on 27. So
I think it's I think it was gonna get to 28 today.
Oh my god,
it's gonna be
here.
But you know what? Have you seen all this discourse on Twitter or X or whatever the fuck about? I think it was some shit newspaper like Daily Mail or someone like that, or the Mirror did a Britain set for heat wave as temperatures soar to 26 degrees or something like that. And then all the Americans were like dunking, like it went viral because the Americans were like doing the conversion, to Fahrenheit and being like, wait, this is a heat wave to you guys, and just lolling at us. And it's just so funny how this like discourse happens every single year without fail.
Like, I'm kind of bored of it, honestly. I'm just kind of like, come here and experience it. Then.
Yeah, get over here and get in this house. Well, not my house. Don't come into my house. Get someone else's house.
I've been to America in the summer, and it isn't that hot because everywhere has fucking AC blasting at you constantly, and you don't walk anywhere. You drive everywhere. Do you know what I mean? It's like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's every time. But I did see someone do a really good Twitter thread actually, where they were like, "Look, I grew up in Texas or somewhere like that. I've spent half my life in England, and I live in London now. I grew up in Texas." And they explained it in detail about why the heat at 26 degrees in London is worse than the heat of whatever in Texas. And it was like, yes, finally. But I'm sure a lot of people still were like, yeah. Don't get me wrong. Texas is fucking hot as fuck and I would suffer and die. But
yeah, for sure.
It's still hot here.
Yeah, I'm so fed up with it as well. It feels like the thing is just never going to go away, even if we explain that to people. It's not going to be like, duh, that's not bad. It's 40 degrees here right now. It's just like, I'm so fed up of it. It pisses me off so much.
Why can't we both be warm? Why is it not uncomfortable? It's the humidity which is getting me at the moment. Like, I'm so sweaty. It's so
it was so
moist
hot
and
last night as well.
Oh my god! It was so fucking hot last night.
I woke up with a fucking sweaty pillow.
Oh, sweaty face.
It was fucking gross. Yeah. So fucking warm. Oh, nice. Summer's here though. It feels good, right?
Yeah, it is. I do love summer. I hate sweating, but I do love the sunshine. It is, a mood booster.
I'm glad to be leaving tomorrow. I'm going to Rotterdam for TwitchCon, and I'm just like, oh my god, the air conditioning in my hotel room is going to be so fucking good.
Ooh, what's the weather like in Rotterdam?
I think it's like a little cooler than here, actually, right?
It's 31 there right now.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, but wait, but it's going to cool down when you guys go over. Wait, so you're going tomorrow?
I'm there from tomorrow till Monday, yeah.
Okay, well, it's cooling down anyway in general, I think everywhere. So it's 27, then 20, then 24, then 19, then 19. And you got rain on Monday.
It's raining next week. Fuck
yeah.
me.
Let's go.
It's just tomorrow where you'll be hot.
Okay, that's fine.
Just the day of grim travelling.
Oh, Lord. The convention, I guess the convention has aircon. I don't know, does it?
I don't know, actually.
Richard, is it always fine? It's always good.
I don't know, man. That sweatbox in Paris. Oh, you weren't there.
No, the one in Germany was also pretty bad.
Yeah.
Years before. I guess we might meet some 0 Degrees at TwitchCon.
Oh my god, that's true.
Thank you for coming up to say hello. Thank you for being nice. It's always nice to meet some fans. Very, very cool.
Hell yeah. It's lovely.
People at TwitchCon are always so nice. Like, York Knots in general are always very good. But TwitchCon people, it feels like a very wholesome experience whenever I meet people there.
Oh, what's your guys' plans for whilst you're there then?
I'm gonna go for a nice meal. I'm going to like a set menu testy type thing.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah. Never been to like that.
Where are you going?
Oh shit! What is the name of the place? Oh god, I didn't book it. Our friend who loves planning shit booked it. And I am just like along for the ride.
That sounds cool. What kind of food is it?
It's like Japanese food.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, I think it's called like omakase or something like that.
Ooh.
Isn't that that's a type of eating? That's a type of Japanese eating.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, omakase is the eating at the table. Is it like sushi at the bar? I can't remember.
Let's see. It's a Japanese phrase used when ordering food in a restaurant that means I'll leave it up to you.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, it's just following whatever they're going to give you.
Ono Fusion Dining is the name of the place.
Fusion Dining, wow.
Yeah. Could be interesting.
Oh yeah, I'm having a look. I'm having a wee look. It's all in German for some reason.
Yeah,
no, it's not.
Like a bloody Germans have written this.
Wait, is it? No, it's not German. It's Dutch.
It's fucking Dutch, idiot. Go to Rotterdam. It's fucking German.
What the hell?
Written German on this menu. That is an added level of complication, actually. The whole thing is in Dutch, but also in Japanese, which makes it completely useless for me.
Is there an English
one? I have no idea what they're writing.
Yeah,
me either.
I don't think it matters. I think they just give you nice food and you put it in your mouth.
I see the most important words, Wagyu and A5. That's all I see.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. I can see some English translations now. Yeah, this looks nice. I'm guessing you're doing like the 5-course or 6-course or one of those things.
I think we're doing like the big course with a wine pairing thing, yeah.
Are you gonna be enjoying the devil's lettuce while you're in the Netherlands, Ralph?
I don't know, man. When in Rome,
When in Rome. Do what Romans do.
When in Rotty, we'll see how it goes, you know?
Getting grotty and rotty.
Getting grotty and rotty. Something about being in another city is kind of terrifying prospect, you know?
Yeah, being high in another city, I don't think is like that. You don't know. It's a
bit scary biscuits, you know?
You're going to end up joining a gang.
Oh, God, no.
Down by the docks, start clicking.
Well, we have quite a lot of like drinking plans that I'm kind of like, where does that even factor in? You know, like we already have some parties sorted, which I'm pretty excited for.
No, what TwitchCon is basically, it's like a big piss up.
Big piss up, effectively, yeah.
We got to get you out to one, Liz. You got to make it. We got to do it.
I got to do it one day when. Placebo aren't playing on that weekend, and my leg is buggered.
Where are you going to see Placebo then?
It's in Bristol Harbourside.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
Yeah. So
is it a festival or is it?
It's called like it's Bristol Sounds, and like I guess it's their like summer festival. Every day they have someone different playing.
Yeah,
they've Busted are playing.
Oh fuck yeah, they are.
What the fuck? They're playing tomorrow.
Been to the year 3000.
What the fuck?
That's kind of sick.
Oh my god, cancel your plans. Let's go see Busted instead.
No. Placebo's the only one that's sold out. Wow, it's going to be fucking rammed, Lydia.
My boys.
Yeah, holy.
Yeah, so, but yeah, I would like to come to a TwitchCon. Why won't they make one in the UK? That's what I want to know.
Because we're kind of a shit country, to be honest. Like, it's just kind of terrible. You know, it's just not the best.
And like, that's nice, but like, it doesn't feel like you're going away on a little trip if it's in the UK.
But it would just be at the Excel Centre. Do you know what I mean? It's just like not the nicest bit of London.
It would just be like, let's go to London, and then you're at the shitty Excel Centre, and then like, fuck, you know, I feel like London TwitchCon will suck.
That is true. Yeah, I guess I was thinking, I guess it's as from my fear of flying. Any trip that is like not necessity, I'm always like,
You get the old Eurostar.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. You can do it to Old Rotty, can't you?
Yeah, it's pretty accessible. I always forget that you're scared of flying.
Oh my god, yeah. Fucking I will do it if I have to, but if it's something that is kind of like, then nah.
God, you couldn't be on a flight with us.
Why? What do you? Oh my god! I would cry and tell the the steward that you were threatening me and get moved.
This man is a bomb. Can you move him, please?
My god, no, that would be friendship ending.
But to be fair, you've done flights to Japan, so that's a pretty extreme flight.
Yeah, but that's to Japan, so it's worth the horror, you know? It's worth the fear.
Okay, see, that's how you kind of equate it. If it's worth it.
Also, how long I'm there is a big part of it. If I'm just going somewhere for 2 days or 3 days, then a lot of those days are flying. It has a flight in it.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of just Mr. T-ing it and just, getting some shit that'll knock you out for the flight?
I can't though, because what could I get?
I don't know, some sleepy stuff.
But sleeping tablets on a 2-hour flight?
True.
I'd land and be like...
You'd be like... Blah, blah, blah.
Have you seen the meme about raw dogging a flight?
Yes, I have.
Raw dogging a flight, what?
So it's like, I don't know, it's a meme that's been going around recently. Actually, not that. It's been like the last year-ish. It's like come and gone. It's about basically raw dogging, where you just do no entertainment, no headphones. You just watch the flight map for 8 hours.
Yeah.
And bonus points if you don't pee or eat.
Yeah, no water.
I legit did raw dog a flight from America.
No.
After my first night to Vegas, I was so hungover. I just couldn't muster the energy to fucking watch or do anything. So I just sat there.
No. For how long was that flight? 9 hours or 10 hours or something?
10.
10, 11, right?
You just sat there looking at...
Yeah, slept a bit, would wake up and was just like, fuck, I'm so hungover.
Oh my God, that sounds like hell.
It broke my brain a little bit. I remember because my parents picked me up because I was going back for my birthday. They picked me up from the airport and they were like, "Are you all right?" And I was like, "No, I'm not okay.
No,
I need to go to sleep."
I love that term. Raw dogging a flight.
Raw dogging a
Do
flight.
you reckon you could raw dog it to Amsterdam, Ralphs? It's only 40 minutes.
Easy, man, easy.
No, but you're like a big music boy. I feel like you'd struggle.
I think you'd crack.
Oh yeah, you know what? You might be right there. Is it only a 40-minute flight?
It's not long, actually, is it?
Yeah, it's 40 minutes from Bristol to Amsterdam. It's nothing.
Holy shit! What the fuck am I not doing in Amsterdam more?
Actually, Amsterdam isn't too bad. I have flown to Amsterdam and it wasn't too bad because by the time you're up in the air, you're basically coming down again. You don't have that much time to be afraid.
Yeah. I would argue, Lydia, that the takeoff and landing are the scariest bits of the flight.
They are, to be... Well, no, takeoff is the worst for me. Landing, at least it's almost over.
Really? I'd argue landing is the most sketchy.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
don't say that, actually. Don't get any thoughts in my head.
I don't want to probe you, but I'm pretty sure landing is the most dangerous bit.
No.
I fucking love flying. It's so good.
Oh, I wish I did.
I like going to the airport early. I like sitting there and get my podcast ready, get an episode of something ready. Get on the flight quick as fuck. I speedy board that shit. Sit in my little seat with the extra leg room, put my bag up, listen to some shit, and then boom, I'm in another country. It's great.
You ain't raw dogging, Rouse. That's the problem. I feel like it's like a mental cleanse. It's like a fucking meditative state. You just raw dog the fuck out of the flight. I mean, I've just been reading about raw dogging. Apparently, the real raw dogging is you do no entertainment, no headphones, just watching the flight map for 8 hours. But you also don't bring a bag. You don't bring anything with you. So you're just you just walk on and off the plane.
What?
That's crazy.
Oh my God, that is actually nuts.
That's insane.
Just imagine how freakish that would be. You get on a flight, this person just walks on, no bag, anything. They sit down, they stare forward for 8 hours. They stand up and they leave.
What would you be thinking?
Passport in hand the entire time with boarding pass.
I'd be like, oh, I'm the NPC.
Yeah. That's the main character.
The main character just left the plane.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. To be honest, I would probably start freaking out because I'd be like, "Oh, this person's suspicious. They're up to no good. They've got no luggage. They've got nothing to lose. They're here to kill us all." You know what I mean? My mind would go to terrible places.
They didn't bring their personal belongings. They're gonna blow up the plane.
Well, that literally is what I would start thinking.
I wouldn't want my things to get blown up if I was going to suicide bomb the plane.
I would leave my phone at home if I was doing that.
What is that fucking logic?
Well, why blow up your phone? You'd leave it at home, wouldn't you?
You want to bring your laptop when you're going to bomb the plane. You don't want to blow it up.
Oh my God! No, yeah, that would be where my brain would
When
go.
did it start for you, Lydia? When did you start getting scared of flying?
Well, because I didn't fly the first time until I was 20, and it was a bad flight, so it was just ever since.
Where was
then.
it to? I feel like you have told us this, but I feel like I need a reminder.
It was to Spain, but it wasn't like a dangerous flight. It wasn't like we had serious turbulence or loads of dangerous, scary crash landings or anything like that. It was just that.
I feel like I'd remember.
Yeah, if I'd had a crash landing. Remember that time? Yeah, that really freaked me out. But it was just that it basically it descended really, really quickly. And I had like a leftover, a bit of a cold. So it was a bit congested, and it just completely like fucked up my sinuses. As in, I was in agony, like something like popped in my head, and my nose was like streaming with blood. I couldn't like open my eyes. I was in so much pain.
Did they help you? Were they like, lady, please raw dog
Lady,
the rest of the
what are you doing? We're trying to raw dog right now. You're distracting us.
I prescribe you one raw dogging of the
One raw
flight.
dogging will sort you right out. They gave me like some like eucalyptus stuff to breathe in, and then
fuck?
probably like fucking, sleeping written or whatever.
Just
Just
like
fucking shut her up.
Get over it.
Get over it, mate. But yeah, and then ever since then, I just developed the fear. Like it was just a bad experience that like manifested into a fear. But yeah, I'll do it though. I will do it.
How many times have you flown since then?
Well, plenty, because I did the fear of flying course, and like I have like been to a bunch of places. Like I will fly, I just hate it. So like I'll do it. I'm not like I literally cannot go abroad. I will go abroad, but I just really, really hate flying. So it's just something I have to grin and bear. So
is it only when you get on the plane you're freaking out, or are you freaking out like on the way to the airport and shit?
I'm probably quite anxious about it like a couple of weeks leading up to it.
Holy.
Yeah. Not like petrified, but I'm like worrying a bit about it. I have lots of dreams about flying and things like that. And then I'll feel pretty anxious at the airport. It's takeoff. Like takeoff just fucking, I hate it. And if there's any turbulence or anything like that, then I'm like, ugh. But what if it's cruising and it's really smooth, then I'm okay. Like I sort of, like I can chill out, but I can't sleep, and I am on high alert. So doing like a 15-hour flight, I'm exhausted when I come off of it, because I'm like, I've been fighting for my life for 15 hours. You know what I mean?
That sucks. I just feel so bad. I'm like, it's not fun. It's phobias are always, they're rooted in, it's stupid because flying is so safe, but it's, that's phobias are always like irrational, aren't they? No, but I think the flying fear is like, the fear of like something going wrong is pretty fair with flying, because it's like if it does go wrong, it's pretty fatal. It's like, it's not like if things go terribly wrong, then it's pretty bad.
It's pretty fucking bad.
See, that's the other part I love about speedy boarding though. It's like I'm at the front of the plane, so if some shit does go down, it's just like, oh cool, like I'm dead, cool.
Wait, what? Because you're at the front.
Yeah, the odds of dying in a like if a crash happens, if you're at the front, you're more likely to die.
Yeah,
really?
The back is safer.
The back is the safest part of the plane, yeah.
Oh, I guess because like impact.
But usually when they're landing, they land like back wheels first. I'm pretty sure. Do you know what? I'm pretty sure Noah, the editor, actually flies. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to call bullshit on anything we say right now.
Yeah,
oh my
true.
God.
But
that's cool.
My understanding is the back wheels, usually they try and land them first, because there's you have two back wheels. You have like two sets instead of just one. So you can take all the impact. But then in like a lot of the crash tests, then the front will come down with a lot of force and usually snap off.
Yeah.
So, it's not great for anyone, but certainly not worse if you're in the front half of the plane.
Yeah.
And for me, it's like I don't want to die, but I'm just like, at least I'm safe in the knowledge that like if it happens, I'm probably just gonna die, and there's not much I can do. Like whatever,
That's very zen of you. Very zen.
Very zen. It's like cool.
He's so zen because he's been raw dogging the flight.
He's been raw dogging.
He's fucking contemplated every option.
He is meditated to fuck. Wait,
not
so that means people
distracted by fucking Spotify on podcasts. He's fucking zen.
He's like reached enlightenment and he's ready to go.
God.
So first class people, you may be paying extra, but you're dying quicker.
Yeah, but would you rather
yeah, to be fair,
would you rather instantly die, or your fucking legs get snapped and you like bleed to death for the next 20 minutes? You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah,
I don't know.
Christ.
Like, there's no good options, but
no,
yeah, I'd rather hear a bit of a Valdi, like fucking sipping a little champagne, eating some salmon, and then just like, oh, I'm gonna die, cool, died with extra leg room.
died with extra. Died lying down.
Yeah. Thank God I speedily boarded. Thank God I got this plane faster so that I could fucking die.
Jesus Christ. So wait, Raz, you said you like flying. So a 10-hour flight, a 15-hour flight. You enjoy that?
No, so the first time I've only done that. Oh, I've done it twice now. Wait, yes, I've done it twice now. I wouldn't say that was a very enjoyable experience.
No, okay, because I don't think anyone can enjoy a long haul flight, right?
No,
like they are.
It's also just like not having solid internet and stuff. It's just like
uncomfortable. It's boring. It's claustrophobic.
Spotty shit internet that costs you like 20 quid. And
honestly, 40-minute flights are my favorite because it is over so quickly. It's just like you don't even notice it. Like flying to Scotland and stuff is fucking great.
Yeah, the old up and down, just like good shit. I'm in another
also,
country
like, you're
now.
low enough to be able to see shit the entire way. You're not just like when you're flying to America or something. It's just fucking boring because you're flying over just either ice or just water. Like, there's nothing like interesting.
And when you actually get to land, it's like, oh, I'm still flying over Canada. Check back in 4 hours. Oh, we're still flying over Canada. We've barely moved on the map.
Oh, yeah. It makes you realize how little the UK is when you're doing something like that.
Yeah.
All right, shall we do a question?
Let's do a question.
I don't know what we talked about, but apparently we're 20 minutes deep.
Yeah, we've set myself up for a day of anxiety. We've, had some plane crash conversation. Now we're going to do a question.
You can practice rawdogging, Lydia. You can practice.
I am going to practice rawdogging.
Just stare at the wall.
Isn't rawdogging originally, wasn't that like no condom?
I'm pretty sure it's no condom.
Yeah.
It's like the equivalent
it's no
of,
condom.
Right.
No condom, right.
I got you. No protection. Okay. Howdy, 0 degrees. Happy to be writing in again. Straight to the question, is lockpicking as a skill a red flag in dating or relationships? For example, if a couple is coming home from a second date, one of them forgets their key. If the other pulls out a lockpicking kit and continues to unlock the apartment door, is that a red flag or kind of hot? Discourse with my roommates spawned these questions. We live in a queer household. The two women agreed that if a man did it, creepy ew. If a woman did it, kind of hot. Personally, I think it's weird regardless. Thoughts? P.S. Thank you for answering my previous question. Is pegging gay? Episode Sneaky Nuts. You provided an agreeable answer that nearly everyone I've asked since has agreed on. So this question's a bit of a funny one as the Lost episode.
Last episode was Lost.
It was Lost.
Yeah,
Sag. But we did answer this question, but I really want to know what our listeners think because I think it's a really interesting question. It's a shame for it just to go to waste.
What was your take again, Liz? What did you think?
I think that my take was that it would be a red flag for me. And the reason was what I think it comes down to and why I think that the person that has sent this in is saying there's a difference between the women they asked, etc., is because I think that a woman sees a man like being able to unlock a apartment, whatever, and it raises their their like what's it called? Their fear, like, oh God, their safety is like, oh God, this guy could break into my house. Like it makes you feel that
it's
there's
like a threat level.
It's like that's it. It's your threat level gets raised. Whereas maybe with a guy and a girl being the one who's doing the lock picking, it's not so much you see them as a threat. You're like, oh, this is cool. Do you see what that is what I think the difference is? Not for everyone, but that's how I would see it. So yeah, for me, it's like a red flag.
I think mine was, I feel like I think it's fine. It's the style of lockpicking they do. I think that makes it dodgy and intimidating and kind of scary. Like, I think you're right, gender has something to do with it, but if someone pulls out like a lockpicking kit and it's like professional and seems like they either do it as like a weird hobby or maybe as a side gig or a job or something, or just a DIY skill they've picked up, I feel like it's a lot less creepy than if someone just pops out a hairpin fucking out of their coat and just jimmies open your door. I do also think who depends, like, that they didn't pose it in the question, but whose door are they unlocking? Is it your door or their door? Because if they're unlocking your door, that's fucking intimidating as shit.
Yeah, that's scary.
No matter who that is. But if they unlock their door, I'm kind of like, oh, that's kind of funny, whatever,
I've just realized, no, they do specify. So one of them forgets their keys if the other pulls out a lock picking kit and unlocks the apartment door. So I'm assuming that person is unlocking.
If a couple is coming home from a second date, one of them forgets the and the other, is that a red flag? I don't know if it specifies whose door it is.
Because assuming it's a second date, you're coming, say it's A and B are the people, right? You're coming back to A's house. A's forgotten their key. So the other pulls out a lockpicking kit. B pulls out a lockpicking kit and opens it. So it's B opening A's house.
Yeah, that is always a red flag then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
Definitely.
Yeah, I do feel like it can be done in like in a fine way. I think just the way you do it can make you seem like a fucking criminal.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, right? It's the criminal connotations. I think a second date, you don't really know someone. They start lockpicking. You're not going to think, oh, that's a cool hobby, or oh, they must be a locksmith or whatever. You're going to think like, criminal. Why the fuck do you know how to do that?
I'm also going to be a little bit like, that's pretty cool though.
Like it is cool. Didn't you try and learn how to do it, Ravs?
Yeah, I've got like a little lockpicking kit that I bought over lockdown because my window needs a key and my landlord's never given me it. And I was like, well, I'm going to fucking take matters into my own hands and try and learn how to lockpick. It's so fucking hard. I've just given up. But, you know.
Video games make it look so easy.
It does, right? I was like, where's my Skyrim Bobby, like, fucking little peg things, you know? Like, where are they?
Jiggle.
Where's the little jiggle?
Where's my little jiggles?
Where's my jiggles?
So you think it's hot?
I think it's cool, you know, but I do think it is unsettling. It's unsettling they know that, but I am like impressed that they know how to do it.
I guess
I do think your generalization is correctly, but I also do think it comes down so much to the individual person that's doing it and the way they're doing it.
It absolutely comes down to who does it. And like Harry said, it depends if they pull out like a quick hairpin and improvise it, or if they like unfold like a leather fucking lockpicking tool kit that they had in their inner pocket. Then I'm like, oh, you're a criminal.
Yeah, I find the kit worse.
Yeah.
Than just a bobby pin.
I imagine it more like a kind of like, you know, like maybe someone would carry around in their backpack or, you know, some like tools for work. Do you know what I mean? I imagine it's more like a DIY kit.
Okay,
okay, you're not just going to carry around your fucking criminal tools like that. Like, you're a bit more surreptitious about it than that.
And your swag bag that you use with the $sign on it to put all the stolen goods in.
Also, if you know how to lockpick, you 100% only wear leather jackets.
Yeah, I feel like the thing is, in the question, they're like leaning into the idea that this woman's doing it all seductively and wow, you know, she's busting open the lock. It's like, okay, you could also just make that the man is like doing it super sexily and he's like taking his...
He's fucking the door.
He's shoving his dick in the door.
Oh my God, he's using his dick.
He's rawdogging the door.
Oh my God, let me show you my fucking party skill, talent, whatever. They shove their dick in the lock and wiggle it around, the door opens.
That's craise.
Wow. Are you impressed or are you scared?
Terrified.
Oh God.
Oh my God. Yeah, I feel like both could be sexy. It doesn't matter of the gender.
Yeah, like if you knew the guy and you knew that he wasn't a criminal and he was a nice guy and it was like you knew that was his hobby, then yeah, that is like cool. I think it's the way the question is posed is it's like your second date. Like I feel like you just don't know someone that well at that point. Like that is why I'm kind of like, whoa, that's kind of freaky.
The sentence that comes out of their mouth after they lockpick the door is very important.
Oh yeah, I mean? Like, what do you think?
Oh, you didn't see anything. It's like, okay, fucking that's a fucking red flag right there. Like,
yeah. I learned that when I was incarcerated. I learned that when I got put away for murder or something.
Yeah,
like,
I learned that on the wing. It's like, oh God.
Oh,
really?
Lord.
Jesus.
Oh. Like, what's some other skills that like a person could have but could be linked to like
burglary.
The one that I would suggest
sleight of hand thievery.
Hot wiring a car.
Oh yeah.
Like, 'cause that's equally non-violent, but I feel like is kind of always creepy. Like I don't know if hot wiring a car, like it's kind of also fucking the car. If they hot wired my car, if you're on a second date and they leant over and just hot wired your car and broke your car,
you'd be like, what the fuck? Why did you do that?
I could have just got some spare keys.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you? I didn't realize hot wiring fucked the car up.
Well, yeah, you're just like ripping out the fucking
the
key
electric.
and you just jam the wires together. Like you don't. The car doesn't work with a key afterwards.
Yeah, that'd be yet another thing though that I'd be like, that's kind of fucking cool. That's kind of fucking cool. That.
So like, if you flip it, right? So, so Ravs, you tried to learn how to lock picking because you wanted to be able to open your fucked up
window,
right?
Yeah.
And then you could say that like a person learnt to hotwire a car because their car was old and fucked, and they just learnt how to do it so they could get their car going in emergencies or whatever. Like, which one is more sus?
Hot wiring a car?
That would be more freaky for you.
Yeah.
Like, more suspicious if someone was like, oh, yeah, I know how to do this thing, and that's why I learned how to do it.
I think so, yeah.
I think hot wiring a car makes you seem more like a criminal, and lockpicking makes you seem more like a creep. And I think being a creep is worse.
Right, I see. Yeah,
for sure. I mean?
Like, at least with hot wiring a car, it's like that's maybe that's something they picked up in their youth or whatever.
Cars.
It's like it's deniable. Lockpicking is like my place is no longer safe from you.
Yeah,
like, you can access my safe places.
Yeah,
I think that's what makes it worse. Yeah, 100%. I feel like if it's having access to your home is more freaky than having access to your car, definitely.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, they're gonna steal my car. Like, oh well.
Anyone that can like pickpocket or sleight of hand really well, like that's like kind of an unsettling skill as well. Not really in the same ilk as these two though.
What if they're a magician?
Maybe a magician's a magician, someone that is just like good at stealing shit would.
Yeah, magicians can do cool like sleight of hand stuff though.
Yeah, they can do cool shit.
I bet they could like take someone's stuff without them realizing with their wiggly fingers.
Probably.
And everyone knows a magician is the hottest fucking person in the world. No?
Is it?
I don't know. I don't know if it is. It?
Is it? I
mean,
I find magicians kind of usually a bit weird and creepy. No. There's like a kind of I feel like there's a style that comes with being a magician. There's like a kind of a cockiness or a confidence that comes with it that I find heavily unattractive and kind of off-putting.
Yeah, I was joking, just to be clear. I don't have a thing for magicians, but nothing against magicians, though. I do think it's cool.
Lydia's
I'm
taking
neutral.
A strong stance. She's neutral.
I'm neutral on magicians. It is fucking cool though if someone
so
just like
brave. I can't believe she said that.
I'm so brave.
I think you should tweet it.
I'm going to tweet this.
That's
I feel neutral about
magicians.
About magicians. I'm fucking say it.
Have you seen that interview of that woman?
Oh my god, yes.
She's like, oh my god, it's like the stupid like lady that does the like really dry interviews. Like some of them are funny, but some of them I just see clips.
Oh yeah, I know the one. Yeah.
She's like, so like you're obviously a musician, and the film she's interviewing, like the lady is like an artist. I can't remember who it is. She's like, I'm not a magician. And she's like, no, you're a musician. And she's like, I'm not don't stop calling me a magician. I'm not a magician. It's like,
and then she gets all confused by it, and she's like, musician, magician, whatever you're saying. And it's
whatever
like,
you're saying, I'm not that. Then it's like, what the fuck is
but you
like
are.
the dumbest fucking interview ever.
Yeah, it's so funny. But yeah, I think it's cool if someone can whip out a pack of cards and fucking blow your mind. No? I think it's a banger.
I don't think you're neutral anymore.
Yeah, I feel like you're fucking still lapping for it, mate.
All right, I'm hot for them, all right?
Is it cool? But imagine every party you go to with your fucking boyfriend, he does the same stupid card trick. Like how it would get boring so quickly.
I'm cheering him on. I'm clapping. I'm his biggest fan. I'm his cheerleader. You go, honey. You shock and amaze. You dazzle and astound, my darling.
I don't know. I find them weird. I just think I think it's the cockiness. It gives me like pickup artist vibes.
Yeah, it is a little bit actually. Yeah, but I guess it depends. Like you have those magicians which are like the really like you have to be very cocky to, and then you have the like more cute nerdy ones who's like pick a card, any card,
True. Well, maybe some magicians are all right.
The magic's gone for me. I was on stage at Penn and Teller in Vegas.
Oh yeah.
And like I just heard the trap door. I heard the trap door.
Oh
Ruined
no!
It.
Say it ain't so.
The trap door, that is fucked.
Well, they had me on stage. Obviously, you're in the audience. You're like, oh, that's Pog. I heard the trap door and the moving of stuff.
Shit, you were on stage?
Yeah.
Oh, no way!
How do you not remember this? We talked about it.
I didn't listen.
Like,
I
got
don't
us up on stage.
I sort of zone out when I have to talk.
Taylor kind of, waved the elephant trunk at me, and then
he
I was
did
like,
what?
oh, okay. Yeah, he waved an elephant trunk
he
at me.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And then you went crashing down the stage door. The trap door. No.
Yeah, they made something like disappear, but I heard the trap door and the shuffling and moving of stuff, and I was like, that's ruined it for me.
Oh, sorry that you had to find out that way, Ravs.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's like finding out Santa's not real.
Did you actually think it was magic?
Yeah. Thought it was real, Harry.
I
thought they were.
I can't believe they did that to you.
I thought they were magicians.
They fucking tricked you.
Dude,
I know.
They tricked me. Can you believe it?
That is bullshit. What about Michael? No, not Michael Blaine. What's his name?
Michael Blaine.
Michael Blaine.
What's that? What's his name?
He's the fucking Michael.
Michael Blaine. David Blaine.
David Blaine. There we go. I'm thinking of Michael Caine and David Blaine mixed into one. I've made the ultimate man. What do you think about him,
Blaine.
Harry? What do you think about old Michael Blaine?
I just like, but he's just. I feel like he's like, hey, look at my eyes.
Bit of a prick.
I'm gonna fucking shove this needle through my hand. Look at this. You like this? It's like, no, I fucking stop doing this.
I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat all this glass.
Look at
Look
me.
at me.
The glass. Look at it.
I'm eating the glass and look at this.
And then there's like you always a celebrity stood next to him who's like, wow, this is so powerful.
This is amazing.
Yes,
The way he
is this
eats the
your card?
glass.
Oh, that's not your card. Check the inside of your asshole. That's where your card is. Yeah, pick your bumhole right now. That's the card.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna eat that card now.
Oh no.
Look at this. Is this your mum? Look at this. I'm gonna eat her. I'm gonna eat her pussy.
Oh,
Bring her
no.
mum here. Wow.
Boom! I
Oh,
made her
no.
pussy disappear.
Oh my god. Michael, no.
I'm climbing inside your mother.
Look, how could I possibly fit?
Yeah, I just don't. He's at least like not outwardly a cunt, but like he just has this like kind of slimy cockiness to him. I don't know what it is.
There is an
Yeah.
arrogance about him, isn't there?
That just weirds me out.
Remember when he did that stunt in London and everyone just like made fun of him?
That
Was
was
that-
someone else. Who was that?
Was that not David Blaine?
No,
Was that
When he-
Chris Angel?
The one
No,
that
it was
hang
the
in the
British one.
box?
British magician. Who was it?
I swear it was David Blaine. Because
David Blaine did the glass box.
Yeah, the
one.
glass box
Did
in
he?
London. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he came over and people were just like mocking him and throwing stuff at him.
But it's not magic. He's just homeless for a bit.
It was the whole thing is like he could survive without any food for like a month or whatever. I don't remember how long he did it for now. But yeah, it was like, but no food, only water. He was for 6 weeks.
Where
In
did
a
he
box.
did he shit in a hole or something?
I guess he like did one shit at the beginning and then didn't shit anymore because he wasn't eating.
Huh.
Oh, true. Yeah, I guess he didn't need to.
He raw dogged the glass box.
He
Fucking
did.
raw dog, dude, a crazy man.
Shit, that is some serious raw dog in there.
I feel like you would just, if I'd known that and I was, 20, I would just go there every night and just shout at him so he can't sleep. You just fucking actually drive him insane.
I think that's what people did. I think you're
That's
part of the
what
problem,
rocks at
Harry.
Throw rocks at it. Just
Oh,
fly a drone
David.
up and just the
Flash.
word cunt.
Flash really bright
Oh.
flashlights up at the box.
Yeah, just point lasers at it.
Poor
You wouldn't be able
Michael.
to figure, in this generation, you wouldn't be able to get away with that.
Nah.
People back in like the 90s, they're like, wow, this is so meaningful. Nowadays, it'd be over. Like some kid would have jumped up on the box
yeah.
and like smashed it already.
Mr.
God.
Beast would have appeared and like given him 55 million grand to quit the video and stuff like that. Like,
Okay, so if you quit the video right now, I'll give you $1 million.
and 5 Feastable bars and a Tesla.
I'd be
Well,
like, yeah,
David,
okay.
thinks about that. Carl,
Yeah.
talk about Feastables.
Feastable is the best chocolate bar that ever happened. It's way better than the Hershey's, available at all Walmarts or whatever.
Well, yeah, that's it.
Anyway, I'm not quitting the video. What if I give you $2 million and
And
2
a car.
Teslas?
And a Tesla.
Yeah,
What?
and literally
Why does he
5
al-
iPhones.
Why does he? It's so like. Why does he give away Teslas? Aren't they like kind of shit cars? like they're obviously expensive, but like
Does he have like a brand deal
does he
with
have
them or
like a
something?
brand deal? I don't know.
He must do. There must be some shit
Mr.
there.
Beast, Tesla.
Guys,
Uh,
this video is taking too long. I'm gonna give 5 of my friends $5 million.
Who's the psychiatrist one from England?
Darren Brown.
Darren Brown.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
he's,
Darren Brown.
he's kind of a
Yeah.
magician.
Yeah,
He kind of is.
isn't he?
Is he? Would you? Oh, is he? I mean,
I
his
don't
Wikipedia
know.
page calls him a mentalist.
He's a
which I don't think
mentalist.
He's a
is very
mentalist.
nice. That's not like.
Yeah. No, that's what he is, though. He's a mentalist.
He is
He's
a
bloody
professional
mental.
mentalist. I don't mind him, but I feel like he's further away from magician and more.
Yeah.
Yeah. His is more like experiments and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah,
I-
he's like Black Mirror in real life shit.
Mm.
I don't know if I believe in that stuff ever working on me, but I love watching it. You know, I've loved watching every show he's
But
done.
we've got to get fucking Mini Mooker on this podcast. He can talk about his fucking experience of being what is it, like, mind tricked.
What?
Wait,
What
did he
happened?
get mind tricked?
Have you never talked to him about this?
No.
I feel like we should get him on the podcast. I actually feel like he would be a great guest. And his story about he basically, I'll summarize it very quickly. He would like go to Spain and he had this guy, and he had like, what's it called? Like, not mind tricking. Like, he'd get like, hypnotized.
Okay.
And like there was, Minnie ended up like, frosting at old ladies and shit. And like,
What?
I think he even got his dick
He
out
did
one
what?
time.
What?
What? Wait.
But this guy,
This just all
this
sounds
guy
like
just
shit
had-
Minnie would do.
This is so on brand. But I think like the guy has like a real good like read on him. Do you know what I mean? Like he can like, I remember I know he brought him over to England because he was like, I love being hypnotized by this guy.
What?
Right?
It's
What
fun.
the
We'll have to
fuck?
get him on and ask him about his hypnotist experience.
This story is nuts.
There was I think there was one time where he like convinced him that he was Justin Bieber, and like it was just Minnie on stage just singing Justin Bieber songs. Like,
What? I want to see this so
How many
bad.
times has he been hypnotized by this
I
guy?
think like 4 or 5 times.
Is he like addicted to getting hypnotized by this guy?
What the?
Yeah, seriously. I was like, do you just love it? And he's like, yeah,
Do you
it's like my favorite thing.
It's just
Do you guys
thrill.
believe in this shit though? Do you guys think you could
like,
get hypnotized?
Dude, I don't think you would get like I think you have to be hypnotized to get your fucking cock out in front of like an audience of like 50 people. Like
But is
that's I would never do that.
Isn't it just though? It's like if you're more of a susceptible person, that's how hypnotism works. Like,
Yeah.
if you believe you're being hypnotized, then you will act in that way. Like, isn't it kind of disproven as bullshit?
I think it is. I can't imagine someone like, now get your
I think it
cock
just-
out. I wouldn't be like, I'm going to get my cock out. I'd still be like, no, I don't want to get my cock
No, I
out.
don't want to.
maybe
Thank
we
you.
should try with this guy. Maybe this guy we should fucking like, have a
I'd be
go.
scared though, because what if it actually genuinely did work? And I'm like, guys, I don't know why. I just pulled my cock out.
Maybe we
get a
should try and get
million views. We get a
hypnotized.
million
Yeah,
views.
I think. We did the archery. Why not the next 0 Degrees video be we get hypnotized?
I'm
It's
fucking
scary.
terrified. Are you
It's
not scared by
scary.
it?
No, I think it's exciting. I think it's a great
What
idea.
happens if he's like pop a tit and you just fucking get one out? Like that's fun.
Maybe
That
we
is
should have
fucking
rules
crazy.
where it's like no, like exposing yourself, please.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
can you
Barry,
make me
show
sing
your
a song?
bumhole, and I just turn around and bend over.
Who is this
It's a
person
fucking
we've gone
night-
to?
I don't know. I just imagine all hypnotists are like, now I have you under my spell. Now I'm going to see
Dude,
your
that's a-
butthole.
Dude, that's a red flag. If someone knows hypnosis,
Oh my god! No.
look at my eyes. They're showing your bumhole.
Show
You're under
me.
my spell.
Your name is Justin Bieber. Now show me your bumhole.
Now show me your bumhole, just
Um,
Oh god.
Well, I think we
Fucking
should
hell.
maybe we'll get Minnie on to explain it.
Yeah.
Because Minnie has lots of wonderful stories. Honestly, Minnie could be a question.
It could be.
Minnie's life is just filled with all these wonderful stories and problems. So
Dude, he just spawns at TwitchCon like a fucking Dark Souls boss as well. Just like
fucking
out
love
of
it.
out of nowhere, it's like boss theme music just plays and Minnie shows up and he's causing it.
Was it in fucking? We saw him at last TwitchCon because he came from LA to San Diego. He'd forgotten his laptop in his hotel room in LA. Then he drove back to LA before going to Vegas to get his laptop. But then didn't he forget it again? And he came to Vegas without his
What?
laptop. And I was like,
Yep.
Minnie, what are you fucking doing?
Oh my
What's going
God.
on in your life?
Oh my, we need
He
to
was
get him on.
hypnotized. He was
He was
hypnotized.
hypnotized.
like
I was
such a-
hypnotized.
He's such an interesting character. Yeah, we'll have to get him on.
Definitely.
And
Man,
maybe we
I-
get him and his hypnotist on.
Oh, that would be amazing.
It's interesting. Inherently, going back to the hypnotist stuff, I'm like, I'd be terrified to do it in case it worked. But like when I think of it, I'm like, no, that shit doesn't work. It wouldn't work on me. No way.
I don't. I think if you. I think it wouldn't work. I just don't think it would work.
I do think you have to be. I think the thing is, I think a little bit of you has to want it to work.
Yeah.
And that bit has to be stronger than you being scared of it working, and that's who it works on.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
You get an email through. Darren Brown, new show. He wants you in it.
Yeah, but he's gonna fucking make me show my bum hole on national TV. I don't want to show the world my bum.
I think you've got like a really like worrying view of hypnotisers, Harry, because it all seems to revolve around you showing your bum hole to people.
They're gonna get me, Lydia.
They're gonna get me one day.
They're gonna fucking catch me one day, and they're gonna make me show my bum hole. I wouldn't do it. I mean, some of the things that he puts you through, like the one where the fucking person thought the world had ended.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
that was fucking crazy.
It's like also just like brilliant, Darren. You know, you've set me up for a month of therapy after this. Like, this is fucking awful.
Oh my God.
You have to fucking recalibrate my brain because you've broken it.
Oh my God, yeah, that's terrifying. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, it's quite interesting, but yeah, like they just convinced someone that the world has ended and there was like a zombie apocalypse or something.
It's always the bits though when he pops out behind a doorway and he's like, "You're now asleep," and then the person just like fucking crumbles into dust. And I'm like, no way that shit would work on me. Like,
honestly,
no.
Darren Brown is the type of person to raw dog an 11-hour flight.
Oh,
The more
for
I'm thinking
sure.
about it, he's like, I go to my mind palace and I don't need entertainment.
Oh, definitely. He's just hypnotized himself.
I'm so sad I didn't say hi to him at the Brian Butterfield show.
Oh,
I know, I can't believe you didn't say hello. That's so funny.
Oh,
Were you too scared, just in case he did the whole bumhole trick on you?
yeah, I was a bit scared
Yeah,
tonight. Just
Right, I've been
be like,
waiting for you.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Now show me your bum hole. Like, what am I doing?
Oh no, it's happening! He got me! Okay, well, that's a good place to wrap it up, I think.
I reckon so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let us know what you think about lockpicking.
Yeah. That was the original thing we were trying to
That
discuss.
was something we were meant to be talking about. As always, we'll be doing a little Am I the Asshole for our wonderful patrons. So hop on over and come join us for that. We'll do that next.
Yeah.
And thank you always to our wonderful patrons and everyone who's sending in questions. We're getting lots more lovely questions, so keep them coming. We'll catch you all next time.
See you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.